From sneaky spending to a secret savings account.
Admit it.
If you're not honest about your money in your marriage, well, divorce could be a real concern.
We've talked about this before. You know, there's cheating, as in sex cheating, and then there's money cheating, and that really causes a lot more problems than you'd think. Our money couple, Scott and Bethany Palmer, live here in studio to talk about this. Guys, good to see you.
Good to see you.
This is something a lot of people do. And secret accounts, secret money, and they don't think of it as cheating.
No. Yeah, statistically, 70% of all divorces are over money. And I say the other 30% of people are just lying about it. So we know that we have this crazy situation in our culture, in our marriages, in our relationships, and money is what's killing these relationships. And we say we recently wrote an article on 3 ways to guarantee divorce, and it got like tons of traction, and it was about these 3 things that you can do to basically guarantee your divorce over money.
Absolutely. So the first one is sneaky spending. I mean, that is just, it's so easy to do now.
Yes.
Especially, you know, it really,
absolutely.
Yes, it is.
I am a professional. I can speak to that.
You can go online, you can buy things separate.
It is. There's this couple, and he had political aspirations. He marries this lady, and she dresses really nice. She kind of looks the part. She's just great. But it costs money to look really nice.
It sure does.
So she's off spending all this money to look nice, and then he finds the secret credit card that lists all the money that and she's so ticked off. And really, this is the start of leading to divorce, because it's just that distrust, and it's distrust that really is the premise for a divorce.
Sneaky spending.
But it's so easy to do.
All right, well, that's one. What's the second?
Secret savings.
This
and
is
we often, and I know you're a saver, so this is an interesting one. But basically what we're finding is that there's also this group of one of our 5 money personalities are savers. And if they're married to somebody that's not a saver, they kind of start to secretly set up these accounts. And I have this amazing example. We were sitting down with a couple, and they were a very thrifty couple. Like, I always just thought, well, I don't want to use the word cheap, because they probably know who I'm talking.
They were a frugal couple.
Frugal's a better word. And you know, I mean, their kids were dressed fine and everything else, but they never went on vacations, never did anything. And I always thought to myself, well, I thought he had a pretty good job, but, you know, maybe it's not what I thought. Well, their one daughter graduated from college, and she graduated with, you know, the average $60,000 to $75,000 worth of student debt.
Oh, yeah.
Cut a check for it. And his wife is telling me this, and I'm like,
what?
And he literally just cut a check for it. And he literally, over the 22 years of their marriage, had saved like $1 million.
What?
And secretly. He had it stashed
all over.
Oh,
no.
In one circumstance, it was like, woohoo, we just paid our kids college. But she was like,
you were lying to me all those years.
She's like, we've been married for 22 years, and what other money? Why haven't we been going on vacations? And he had all this money stashed. So even secret savings accounts can create a ton of friction in
relationships. We're short on time, so you've got
the last one.
Sneaky spending, secret savings.
Juvenile justification.
Uh-oh.
All right, so
this sounds like something for the guys. This is their excuse.
Big boy pants on, if you will. I mean, we have to understand that these kind of lies ruin our relationships. And we want to just pretend that we're all kind of playing house here, but this is our relationships we're talking about. We've got to grow up, we've got to take responsibility, and if something costs money, we've got to share it. And this is the easiest way to whittle away at our relationships is through money, and we can't do that. We've got to stop this divorce rate that's happening. And that's one way to do it, is to stop all this.
And I don't think people understand that this can lead to divorce, because it's no big deal.
One little thing
here. She doesn't have to know about that. Here's the thing, your book is fantastic, and it really gets into what your money personality is and how it interacts with your spouses. It's called The 5 Money Personalities. I highly recommend it for all couples at booksellers and online Amazon.com. Good to see you guys.
Great to see you too.
Would you pay off my student loans? Do you have a secret? No,
I don't.
Do it.
He's primary spender. He's not going to do that.
Exactly.
I don't have any savings.
Well, no matter if you're